What is up, my family, humanity? So, some of you may know me from Instagram, and some of you may know me from Twitter Spaces, Twitter X. You might know me on Ether Cosmology's Discord, or maybe in some various chat rooms. My name is Mr. It's MR. It's Michael Ryan. I've never really formally done anything like this before, but I feel compelled to maybe start. And I'd like to talk to you about what it is I do and what it is I know and what it is that I've been learning. So, to tell you a little bit about myself, in 2009, I started down a road of recovery from substance use disorder. And from there, it's taken me on quite a journey. And not all of it has been pretty. In fact, a lot of it's been pretty hard, but in no way, shape, or form have I ever lost, even if I failed to stay sober. I've come to the conclusion that there is no such thing as losing in this game of life. There is only winning and learning. And that through a relationship with the Creator, whatever that looks like to you, through that relationship, someone can find serenity amongst all of this chaos that we live in. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I look out my back window, everything seems pretty calm. I'm very fortunate for where I live. I'm very fortunate for what I have. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. I do think that the idea of God can save you from a lot of suffering. And I think that suffering is a choice. I do believe pain is inevitable, but suffering is something entirely different. So from my recovery journey on my own, I learned that service towards others is key to one's freedom. And I've also learned that communication is the most powerful tool that we can have. The ability to be articulate is ultimately what all of us really want, though we don't know that that's what we want or how to go about getting it. But when I can speak clearly and concisely, when I know the tools of communication, I can then express myself and understand the world in a much easier fashion. Amongst my recovery journey, I've also been down the journey of trying to find out the truth of this realm. And I was introduced to certain ideas in 2015, December 2015, January 2016, which revolutionized the way that I see the world. And it also revolutionized my relationship with the Creator, understanding that the Creator is very real and the place that we live has been created specifically for us. Which that alone was a mind-blowing, world-altering, quite literally it altered the world I was on, right? It changed the way that I looked at things, and when I change the way I look at things, the things I look at change. So hopefully we can start from here a journey into discovering truth in an objective manner. I do believe there's certain things that we can absolutely know. We can absolutely know that hot is hot, cold is cold, up is up, down is down. We can know that in is in and out is out. We can know that in a world of victims and villains, that's just a make-believe idea. There are dichotomies, but when it comes to the human experience, you're both the victim and the villain of your own making. There is no one who is going to be a worse tyrant to you than yourself, and there is no one that is going to be more freeing to you than yourself. And these are a simple choice. Simple, not easy. So if you're not too afraid, I'd like to start to embark on something that would be greater than myself. And hopefully one day we can expand into doing some live streams and really getting into what we can know. That doesn't mean I'm not going to speculate. We can establish that we don't live on a ball. We can establish that our history is a lie. We can establish that the political system as a whole has been set up to do exactly what it's doing. And we've allowed it. We are not going to play victims on this channel. My goal is to be uplifting and to give insight into what it is that I know and the things that I've learned. When it comes to some of these subjects, there are people who are far more educated than I could dream of being at the moment. However, I do know that my wisdom has a place. And I know that because it comes from my heart. It's not as if I've planned to say anything that I'm saying now. I do trust the Creator enough that so long as I pray for His will to be done throughout these videos, I believe they will be. With that, I will say God bless you and keep you till then.